Diode.
Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Hard Factor 90.3 Nigeria Info and Heron Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. 11 minutes gone past 3 p.m. It is the Thursday edition of the show, complement of the season to you. It's 16 gone past, 12 gone past 3 rather, but 16th December 2021. Happy holidays, complement of the season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. Weather's pretty nice these days. Weather is very nice these days. The rains are gone, I think. Very much hope so. And the dry weather's here. A bit of Hamatan maybe. It's hazy, but something tells me it's not the Hamatan dust. Very likely it's the soot dust that we're having to deal with at the moment. And as much as I do like, some dry weather, I am very concerned as to what the negative impact of that will be with the soot everywhere. I mean, you step outside, everywhere is pretty dark. Everywhere the ground is more or less black. In some places, it's quite something really. Well, it's going to get well. It's going to get fine. I hope. Eventually, it's on the exclusive list. Hopefully. The exclusive list is attended to sometime soon. Welcome once again. From now till about 7 o'clock, we keep the conversation going. A couple of matters to be attended to on the show today, as always. Let's take a look at what some of those might be. I do have side comments coming up in a moment, random stories and random thoughts, which will not be discussed now till much later on during the open season segment, I suppose. After that, I do have a rant on my mind. I'll be expressing that shortly, and you can express your thoughts on that till 4 p.m. Now, we've got the business news coming up, as always, every 4 p.m. And after that, we're discussing parents who sell their children's justice. Yeah, it's interesting times that we are in at the moment. Extremely interesting times indeed. Now, here's the story from more of our news. Earlier today, a chief magistrate's court sitting in Port Harcourt has remanded one Wigo Ednolara, father of a 12-year-old rape survivor, at the Port Harcourt Custodial Center for allegedly collecting 800,000 naira from a 39-year-old man, Colin Azuna, who was accused of defiling his daughter. Now, Azuna was also remanded by the court, and the defense lawyer, Edwin Walker, told the court that Azuna was charged to court because he refused to be extorted further by the family of the 12-year-old. Meanwhile, lawyer to the father of the 12-year-old rape survivor, E.B. Igwe, told the court that though his client initially did not agree to collect the money, but agreed to when a female police officer investigating the matter at the Eleme Police Division, identified as Rita, pleaded with him to collect the money in order to save the life of his child. Now, the Chief Magistrate, Afene Bande, after going through the case file, ordered that Azuna and the father of the 12-year-old girl, Enolara, be remanded in the Port Harcourt Custodial Center and adjourned the matter till January 13, 2022 for continuation and arraignment of both suspects. A few questions here, really. For me, a very critical one. What could be going on? What goes on in the mind of parents who settle as it's called, with persons who are accused of raping their children? What's going on in their mind? So this person allegedly, or in some cases, maybe definitely, defiled, sexually abused, or raped your child. And then what comes to mind is, or eventually, you end up settling with the person. You collect some money in exchange for allowing the person to walk free. What goes on in the minds of such parents or guardians, parents especially? What do you think? How do you think their mind works? I'd like to get your take on that. But I'll be speaking with a lawyer on the matter, Henry Akene's legal advisor for the Committee for the Defense of Human Rights. He will join me in the 4 o'clock hour for this conversation. Is there a place in law that allows for this settlement, as it were? And when they settle, has there been a crime committed? Or does the settlement absolve the accused of any crime? And these and other matters we'll look at in the 4 o'clock hour. That takes us to 5. We got the news update at 5 o'clock. And guess what? The federal government has given the Nigeria Police Force more money for buttons. Yeah. Congratulations, guys. You guys have more money for buttons now. Officer in charge, officer on duty. And you know how when people are slapped by our gallant officers in black and blue, and people are beaten up and taken to ATMs to empty their accounts because of trumped up charges or false allegations of being internet fraudsters or kidnappers or cultists or whatever else it is, and the police defend our friends in black, defend those criminal tendencies and acts, they defend those actions with the tale that they buy their own buttons, they don't have money for buttons. Well, guess what? The federal government, the Federal Executive Council, may just have solved that problem for all of us right now. Apparently, they may now have more than enough money, or at least enough money, for buttons. Yeah. Federal Executive Council approves salary increase for police personnel. Yep, that's some great news, guys. That's some great news. So this December is going to be something for our gallant officers. Yep. You guys think we will not know? You thought we won't find out. We'll find out. We definitely will find out. And now we know about it. So I hope that the police are planning to spoil us this December season. Federal Executive Council has approved 20% upward review of the salaries of the Nigeria Police Force personnel with effect from January 2022. Minister of Police Affairs, Megari Dingiadi, made this known to State House correspondents at the end of the virtual Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the Council Chamber, Presidential Villa Abuja on Wednesday. Let's hear exactly what the good man had to say about this pay bumper pay that gallant officers are now going to be receiving.
You will recall that in October 2020, this country was rocked with NSAS protests. Mr. President had to address the nation and appeal for calm, after which he promised Nigerians that the salary of police officers will be reviewed. So the Federal Executive has today approved these proposals for the review of their salary, which will take effect in January 2022. We have tried to create a situation where the take-home pay will be enhanced through the improvement of issues such as duty tour allowance, which has been reviewed to 60% of the new take-home pay.
Absolutely. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Christmas has come early for our gallant officers. They say it's good. I mean, I haven't received a bump in my salary. That would be nice though, but I haven't, and our gallant officers have. So looking forward to you guys spreading some love. Spread some love. Hashtag, how should that hashtag go? Can someone help me out with a hashtag via WhatsApp? The number is 0809 030 6416. What hashtag should we use? Is it hashtag MPF spread the love? Hashtag police show us some love? What do you think? I need some recommendations here via WhatsApp, please. The number is 0809 030 6416. Someone said it's gonna be a dirty December for our gallant officers. Yeah, yes indeed. Dio, good day. Did they also approve money for fuel and biro from Annie? And I don't know, but this 20% pay rise should take care of buttons and biros as well. Hashtag. I need hashtag ideas, please. Yeah. Is it hashtag spread the love NPF? Hashtag show us the money. Yeah, giveaway. Maybe giveaway should be in there somewhere. Hashtag NPF giveaway. Aha. Yeah. Hashtag NPF show love. That's a good one. Show us some love. Hashtag Doremi. Hashtag Doremi NPF. That's from Obina. Hashtag police we are one. That's from Ucho Keke. All right. Hashtag Mary with gallant officers. Okay. All right. Hashtag NPF loves. Yeah, NPF loves. Yeah. Uh, hashtag police is now your friend. Okay. Hashtag free our boys. I'm not sure I'm following that one. Hashtag NPF show love. Hashtag police is our friend. Let's marry. Yeah. Okay. Dial hashtag NSAS Xmas FG love. All right. Hashtag Roger Us NPF. I like that one. I like that one. Hashtag Roger Us NPF. Or how about we switch it around? Hashtag NPF Roger Us. Yeah, we've been rogering the NPF all this while. So maybe it's time the NPF starts to Roger us now. So to the taxi drivers, when you get to the flyover or anywhere along the East-West Road or anywhere else and you see them, just stretch your hand out. So to our gallant officers, wherever you see a taxi driver or any driver stretching their hand out at the checkpoint, just slap their hand with something, even if it's 200 naira, at all. It's we very much appreciated. Some more hashtags are coming in. Let's see. Hashtag no more button deficit. Okay. Hashtag prove you're a friend. Okay. Hashtag spread love NPF. Yep. Spread love NPF. Someone says hashtag it should have been more. Okay. Hashtag no more number 4. That's a good one. That's a very, very good one. Hashtag anything for the boys. No, that is used by the police. The police are the ones that say anything for the boys. Civilians can't say that, I suppose. Hashtag NPF remember us that protested. That's a very good one. Yeah, a reminder, you guys, we protested, or Nigerians did anyway, and that's why you guys are getting a bump in your pay right now. So hashtag remember us. Hashtag Santa Police. That's a very good one. After all, it's Christmas and Santa Claus is here. Hashtag police on top. Yes, indeed, they are on top right now. Hashtag NPF find me something. That's a very good one also. That's a very good one. Valentine from Igoiche. Hashtag NPF find me something. Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks for all the hashtag recommendations. Let's make something trend, I suppose. Well, so that's that. We'll talk about that in the 5 o'clock hour after the news update. Yes, we will. Also, many talking points there. Let's see. Will this salary increase ensure professionalism in the NPF? Yes. Will it reduce or eliminate the criminal tendencies of the rank and file, aka bad eggs, aka not our men, aka crackhead boys? Well, will it remove the criminal tendencies amongst them? This bump in their pay package. We'll discuss that in the 5 o'clock hour after the updates. Headlines 5:30. Major news at 6 p.m. and open season comes up after that. If you missed out on any matter discussed on the show, I'll take your thoughts during that period till about 7 o'clock when the show ends. So pretty much that's hard facts for today. If there are any changes, you will find out. Just stay tuned. So let's see today's side comments. A reminder: they are random stories and random thoughts which will not be discussed at this time. A magistrate with the State Judiciary, Collins Ali, is calling for an improvement in a monthly visit of magistrates to detention centres. Mr. Ali made this known while delivering his lecture at the one-day workshop and quarterly meeting of the members of the River State Administration of Criminal Justice Council. Now, he said such visits can ensure the administration of criminal justice law works effectively. Let's hear what this magistrate, this very brilliant, conscientious, heaven-sent magistrate had to say about this matter.
Administration of criminal justice law provide that a chief magistrate, subject to the approval of the chief judge, shall designate for a judicial division at least 2 magistrates to carry out monthly inspection of police stations or other places of detention other than the correctional center. The 2 magistrates need not be chief magistrates on the strength of the clear provision of the law. The Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 provides that it is the chief judge who shall designate a chief magistrate or any other magistrate within the police division to conduct monthly inspection of police station or other places of detention within the territorial jurisdiction.
Honorable Chief Judge of Rivers State, what's holding us back from doing this? What exactly is the problem here? Why can't we just do the right thing? Why does doing the right thing always take a while? Always require process. You know these things are there's a legal process. There's a legal process to these things. But if we're going to embezzle money, if we're going to bribe a judge, those ones don't take time. Those ones happen just like that, very quickly. Very, very quickly. But when it comes to implementing the law to the benefit of everyone, to ensure that justice is properly administered, or even in governance, for example, other forms of or levels of governance, that's when we start hearing people don't know how government works. See, these things take time. See, there's a process. We're a nation of laws. We're a nation of laws. You can't just do things anyhow. We have to follow laid down procedure. laid down procedure. But when billions are being moved from one account to another, there are no laid down procedures for that. When it has to do with passing laws or implementing laws that favor honorables and excellencies, first reading, second reading, all the readings are done in one day. The law is passed just like that. When it comes to passing excellencies budgets all over the country, first reading, second reading, public hearings, everything can be done in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, all the public hearings, all the first reading, second, all the breaking up into different committees to having the ministries come to defend their budgets and agencies and departments, all of that, everything is done in 2 weeks. The budget is passed. Just like that. Everything. We'll talk about enforcement of administration of justice law, and you see there's a process. As a process to this things, they are laid down guidelines and laid down principles, laid down. So I hope that they listen to Magistrate Collins Ali. I hope he one day gets to be the chief judge. Really, I seriously hope so. Or at least for the moment, he's made maybe a high court judge promoted. I think that would be nice. Anyways, anything else catch my attention on the news today? I do have to wrap up this segment shortly. Let's see. I think that might be it for today's side comments. I really think so. Am I missing anything else? Let's see. Dial from EK goes, seriously, I wonder if the judges are ignorant. This law, because of innocent people, because of them, innocent people are languishing in police cells. Why is this country like this? Why can't laws be enforced? Seriously, I keep thinking what the problem with this country is. The constitution has no respect. Thanks. You just are absolutely right. Really. Even those who are supposed to be the guardians, the custodians of the law, in my estimation, have no respect for the rule of law as well. Anyways, it's about 3:30 p.m. A break, commercial break now. I will return momentarily for today's rant. Hard Facts continue shortly. Please stay with us.
We give the facts.
News entirely.
We give the evidence. Just to keep you informed.
News, weather.
I get my information top of the hour every hour.
92.3 Nigeria Info.
Information is a two-way thing. Nigeria Info, it's your turn. Let's talk.
And now, hard facts. Hard facts with Diode.
Welcome back. It is Hard Facts 90.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. Before I move on, by the way, 27 to go before 4 p.m. Just saw a message via WhatsApp. I was talking about when something concerns the masses and for the well-being of the common good, it must go through processes and procedures and lay down rules, and that takes forever. So a message via WhatsApp reads: when it involves the police, it must go through 4 processes beginning from the magistrate courts. Yep, this person is spot on as well. I believe this individual is quoting a lawyer who is not a practicing lawyer. Yeah, if you get that, it's good for you. If you don't get it, maybe before the end of the next decade, you might get it. But you might want to ask a friend. Thank you very much for reminding me of that, for quoting the lawyer who is not a practicing lawyer. I know it's 26 minutes to go before 4 p.m. I'd like to rant for just a bit. I've got something in my mind. I'd like to express some thoughts on it, and you're very welcome to express your thoughts and my thoughts all the way till 4 p.m. Now, it's very important. Power without control is a disaster waiting to happen. It's a ticking time bomb that inevitably will consume the person who wields the power and the person or persons or people over whom that power is exercised. Remember that great quote from the Spider-Man movie? With great power comes great responsibility. Power or authority bestows on the person who wields that power or that authority certain responsibilities. A major problem we have in Nigeria is people are eager to rise to positions of power and authority. But if you ask them, or you just observe their actions, you discover that they don't understand that there is a responsibility part to it. Or maybe they do in some cases, but they simply want the power and authority without the responsibility that comes with it. But power without control, once again, is simply a disaster that's waiting to happen. It's inevitable. It's not a function of will it. It's only a function of when will it. The disaster that is. And this rule applies to everyone that occupies some position of authority and wields some power. Especially the legitimate kind, given to you by consensus, given to you by law, given to you by the Constitution, whether you are elected to some position or you are even appointed to a position. And the responsibility many times, sometimes are written down. Sometimes responsibilities are written down as to what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to run your office, the job description, if you will, and sometimes there are even processes clearly laid out as to how you are to carry out certain functions. In many other instances, as a matter of fact, I believe in most instances, you are supposed to simply use your intelligence. Emotional intelligence should guide any leader, and every leader actually, because all your responsibilities, all you are required or supposed to do, cannot and will never be entirely written down. You're supposed to use your faculties. You're supposed to use your reasoning. You're supposed to be able to analyze matters, analyze situations. You are supposed to be able to employ critical thinking in arriving at situations and solutions and destinations that will not just help you fulfill the discharge of your responsibilities, but will also improve the welfare and quality of life of the people that you govern or that you lead in whatever capacity that you are either elected or appointed to do so. But alas, in most instances in our society, we find people ascribing to, reaching for, and even attaining heights in their profession, or in some other field, and they are unable to exercise the responsibility that comes with such positions. Here's a story that caught my attention on our news. I think it was on the news from yesterday, but it was on the news earlier today as well. The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) yesterday showed journalists about 40 suspected oil thieves arrested in the last 4 months in Rivers State. At a media briefing, the NSCDC Commandant General Ahmed Audi said the Corps is ever ready to fight pipeline vandalism in the state. Let's hear what the NSCDC Commandant General in Rivers State, I think. Let's hear what he had to say about this never before seen accomplishment of the NSCDC. This once in a lifetime feat that the NSCDC has accomplished under his able leadership.
We are all aware that the service is saddled with the responsibility of protection of critical national assets and infrastructure for the past 3-4 months. So in the bid to checkmate the excesses of oil thieves and illegal oil bunkering, as well as ensuring the critical national assets in the state are safe from economic sabotage, the NSCDC River State Command, in collaboration with other sister agencies such as the Nigerian Navy, the Nigerian Army, and others, have arrested over 40 suspected oil thieves. The arrested suspects are currently undergoing thorough investigation and soon will be charged to court for possible prosecution.
So why do you feel the need to show journalists these people, albeit illegally, by the way? Why do you feel the need to show them? If the NSCDC is doing their job, the people will know. The testament to your doing your job is not lining people up and claiming that you arrested them in the course of vandalizing oil and gas facilities or stealing crude or anything of that nature. Because that's all you've done, Commandant General. You have simply claimed. Nobody knows that these 40 persons or other persons who paraded actually committed those crimes. That you lay them out before journalists or media people does not mean they are guilty of anything. It's not impossible that some of them committed no crime at all, or not the crime you are alleging they committed, and yet you have paraded them illegally. Why do security agencies in Nigeria feel that a validation of their work a validation of the work that they're doing must come from parading so-called suspects before the public? In other words, what it simply means is, from their position, if they do not parade anybody, it means they have done nothing, which might be close to the truth, as a matter of fact. Now, moving on. He also listed some items seized from the suspects.
And 10 trucks, 9 boats, 69 jerrycans, drums, 100 petroleum pipes, and 3 sacks filled with suspected adulterated petroleum products in different parts of the state. Other items recovered from the suspects include 7 pumping machines, 7 40 HP Yamaha engines, 1 90 HP Yamaha engine, and several horses used for the act of vandalism.
Now, there is no doubt that the activities of these old thieves constitute a horrible menace to our society. First, it's economic sabotage. It destroys the efforts or the businesses of those who are active in the oil and gas industry. It affects their bottom line, meaning that they won't be able to employ as many people as they ought to. They will need to downsize sometimes, lay off people, or not employ people to fill positions as often as they need to, increasing unemployment rate in our society, discouraging even potential investors from coming to our country to come invest their foreign exchange when they see the experience that others who are here before them are going through. So we're affected by that. It affects government revenue. In other words, government won't have enough in our coffers, and we have to keep borrowing more from China and God knows where else. So that's a big problem also. And how about the environmental degradation? How about that? I mean, the whole suit that we're all complaining about these days is due largely not because butchers are burning meat or burning cow meat, as some investigation by the River State government would rather have us believe some while ago. No, not because one company was burning bitumen somewhere. No, it's largely due to the activities of these profile people, these illegal oil thieves. So it's a major menace. It's got incredible, enormous consequences, not just on society or our economy, but even more far-reaching multiplier effect as well. So we need to deal with it. But the most disturbing part of this story for me is the last paragraph. Back to the story, he however defended the corp's practice of destroying seized petroleum products, which many environmentalists have criticized to be harming the environment.
You see, there are laws guiding our operations. The laws of forfeiture, when government passes a judgment and the judgment says destroy the product, the court says it is an adulterated product. So if you now take it back, to the public, you are creating more injury to the public. So it is better to destroy it because it's already adulterated.
Now, you see the part where I said with power without control is inevitable disaster. So we have a problem on our hands right now. We've got the suit problem. There are many things contributing to this, largely the activities of these illegal oil thieves and their profile and their illegal refining. It's a major problem, and the NSCDC is supposed to be quelling that. The NSCDC is supposed to be stopping that. And by the way, in stopping that, they're not just stopping the stealing of the oil. They're not just stopping the sabotage of oil installations. They're not just stopping economic sabotage as well. They're also stopping environmental degradation. Isn't it ironic then? Ironic that the agency, saddled with several responsibilities, including putting an end to environmental degradation or environmental sabotage or air pollution, is also deliberately contributing to that as well. Let's listen to the Commandant General's comment again. Let's take it line by line this time.
You see, there are rules guiding our operations.
Exactly. I'm sure there are rules guiding your operations, as there are rules guiding every operation, or at least there should be rules guiding every operation. And I'm sure there's nothing in your rule book that asks you or commands you or orders you to degrade the environment or pollute the environment or rain down suits upon us in Port Harcourt or in River State.
The laws of forfeiture, when government passes a judgment.
I beg to differ, sir. Government does not pass judgments. It is the judiciary, it is the courts that pass judgments.
And the judgment says, destroy the product. The court says it is an adulterated product. So if you now...
Okay, let's pause for a moment. So when a matter is taken to court, that means first and foremost, the people who engaged in this illegal activity have been arrested. They have been apprehended. That also means that their illegal products have also been confiscated, possibly samples of it presented in court as evidence. Then the court now says destroy them. That is a completely different scenario from when NSCDC or other security agents or officials storm these places where this coal fire is said to be going on, this illegal refining is going on, and then you arrest people and then you immediately destroy the equipment and you destroy the products that they are refining, that they must have stolen and are refining illegally. When you carry out those acts, which happen very often, maybe even more often than court cases, which judgment did you rely on before engaging in such destructive acts?
Take it back, to the public. You are creating more injury to the public. So it is better to destroy it because it's already adulterated.
No, you are not creating more danger to the public. You are actually endangering the public by causing that destruction at that place. And even when a judge, even if the matter does follow the normal process or the ideal process, and you make arrest and you charge people to court, and you confiscate their products or their equipment as well, and you probably show samples in court, either physical samples or you take pictures or photos, and the court gives an order to destroy this. There must be some sensible, reasonable, safe way to destroy these products or to destroy these illegally acquired commodities without endangering the lives of people. It's just common sense. There must be a safe way of disposing of this product. There must be a way that can be devised by the NSCDC and other security agencies and by government in general to dispose of these items without destroying the environment, without endangering the lives of the people that you claim to be engaging in all these shenanigans in the bid to protect them. And if we were so intent on following judgments, by the way, why are we still parading suspects? Because there are judgments of court also, Mr. Commandant General, that makes it illegal for you to parade suspects. It's illegal for you to do that, by the way, since we are a stickler for court judgments. And it makes absolutely no sense to storm these places and then destroy them. And guess what, Commandant General? You are also here. You are breathing in the suit as well. Your men, your boys are also here. Everybody's breathing in the suit. Your children are here. Your family members are here. Taking in the suit also. Now, that's not to say that the NSCDC or other security agencies blowing or burning up stuff is solely responsible for the suit menace in Rivers State. But there is no doubt that it is contributory. If we do our jobs appropriately, we can bring an end to this. And also, how about allegations that security agents, including NSCDC officers, are also colluding with these persons in carrying out these illegal activities? Have we dealt with that? There's so many of these things springing up left, right, center. People know where these things are going on, except the NSCDC and other security agencies and agents. Let's do the right thing. Yes, you have power, yes, you have authority, but put some sense into it. With great power comes great responsibility. Emotional intelligence, critical thinking should guide us. And let's determine the appropriate things to do, appropriate steps to take, even in confiscating and destroying illegally acquired products, illegal petroleum products, for example. They must be destroyed or confiscated appropriately without endangering or putting the lives of people further in danger, causing or increasing the suit problem we have here in Rivers State. On that note, I end my rant. Thanks for listening. Hope you were not bored. Let's get your take on mine. Line 0 and call 0817 923 0002 or 0003 0817 923 0007. We're live on Facebook.com / Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. Please keep it brief and straight to the point. And once the call is answered, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Very important that to do so. Wisdom Gotten on Facebook goes, and we keep complaining about suits. It's remarkable indeed, extremely remarkable. Hello, hard fact to welcome.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Go ahead, please.
Elusakin. My name is Barry Zimki, and I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Hello. All right, via WhatsApp, if suspects are not paraded by security agencies in our country, nobody will believe they're working hard. Parading suspect has been a norm. His own case will not be different. That's from Siddiq. Hello, hard fight to welcome.
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Hello, please go on.
All right, take a quick promise from Ramadan. Dayo, if you ask me, I will say, allegedly, I will say the people that parade are the people that refuses to settle them. And this issue of parading a suspect without being tried in a competent court of jurisdiction also, it's not fair. You can't just be parading people anyhow without trying them or making us to know that these persons are guilty of this act or not in a court. You've not allowed the court to take it to pass a judgment without, it's uncalled for. These people, most of the people that parade, allegedly, I will tell you, there are people that refuses to settle them. So they should do the needful and leave all these fallacies and whatever they are coming to tell us on radio. All
right. 8 minutes to go before 4 o'clock. How about you? Any thoughts on this? The numbers to call once again: 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, or 0007. Facebook.com / Nigeria Info PH. Let's see. Via WhatsApp. it is very wrong for the security agencies to pollute the environment in the name of disposing of those materials. Okay, let's see. 90.3, hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello, go on.
Yes, very recently the issue of suit has been brought to the front burner in River State, by different persons and professional bodies. And one of the group of people that have been tackled as those responsible for this issue are the security agencies, from the Air Force, the military to the police, and then the NSCDC or whatever you call them. They have been held responsible as those conniving with these criminal elements to perpetrate illegal oil bunkering and artisanal refining. And so what I see the commandant of the civil defense have just done is to come out and try to play conscious pilot to show that people are being, security agencies are being pointed, accusing fingers is being pointed at them, but we are not responsible. That way we are doing something. This is what we have been doing the last 40 days. It is just 40 days ago that she started in River State. The issue of food has been over the years. But it's taking a new dimension where in the glare of the public in a community where police are stationed, the army is stationed, it is still ongoing. And so for that, people are raising, more concern. And so what the man has just succeeded in doing is to say, look, our hands are clean, we are not part of it, we are doing something to stop it. But they are directly responsible, him and his team are directly responsible for the soup problem in River State. Thank you.
We've got 6 more minutes to go. Let's see. Hello, Doc. Any suspected parade has been investigated and found culpable of the crime. That's on Monday. Who investigated and found them culpable Monday? Really? Via WhatsApp. Sometimes you wouldn't know where your missing person is until he is paraded. Oh, okay. Maybe parading is good then. Hey Dial, it don't seem to me that the authorities did not have adequate knowledge and exposing the environment to pollutants. From the voice they played, they are following instructions. I think they don't know better, so they need training. That's on DG. Well, that is even more disturbing, really. That is not a comforting position. That is an even more disturbing position, to think that people rise to the ranks of our various security agencies and do not have, common knowledge as to how things should be done. There's nothing overly intelligent about this. This is not some kind of complex knowledge or complex information that you need special training at some war college in the UK or some defense academy in the US. No, you don't need espionage training for this. You don't need to spend some time as an attaché visitor or whatever it is to the Israeli Mossad or the Russian KGB. No, you don't. You don't need to understudy Vladimir Putin for this. It's just common sense. All right, back to Facebook. Amaboa Thompson goes, the truth is that an illegal activity will continue as long as there are consumers of these products. Now, if the government can provide cottage refineries or a way to appropriately discourage the use of bunkering products, then there would be an automatic stop of these illegal refining. I'm not sure what you mean by that, really. Anyways, the fact of the matter is that this is illegal. Just as because you don't have a job, and then you kidnap someone, we're going to say that, the reason he engaged in kidnapping is because he didn't have a job, so let's understand and let him go. It doesn't work that way. Yes, we can talk about things we need to do to improve the economy and provide jobs, but that does not excuse crime or criminality in any way, under any guise. If they did not parade the suspect, how will the Oga on top know they are working? That's Mali from Transamadi. No, it's wrong. It has to do with the way people behave in this part of the world. Well, it's very simple, really. Don't pollute the environment. It's as simple as that. I don't think anyone is saying when you confiscate these stolen, this stolen crude, or when you confiscate the illegally refined products. Nobody is saying you should go to Rumokoro roundabout or any other place for that matter and then distribute it to people. That's not the point anybody's making. Yes, you have to confiscate it. In some cases, you may have to destroy the product. But once again, there must be a safe way to go about doing that. There must be. Simply raining fire on or brimstone on this and blowing things up and walking away, puffing your chest out that you have achieved something incredible, is not the way to go about it. You are adding to destroying the environment. Now, that's what these guys are doing by their illegal activities. They are destroying the environment. You say you are stopping them. In stopping them, as you claim you are doing, you are also contributing to destroying the environment. How can that possibly be a good thing? And Mr. Commandant General, NSCDC, and your gallant boys over there as well, when your job is being done effectively, the people will know. It doesn't take parading 40 people or 30 people apprehended in 40 days or in 40 months for people to know that. We had an incident in Rumoko recently. We have the local government council very close there. We have an army base very close there. We have a divisional police station very close there. Maybe the NSCDC are close there as well. Yet, there were underground tanks, overhead tanks, all kinds of illegal oil activities were going on there. No arrests were made until that fire recently. So let's do our jobs and people will know the jobs are being done. And let's stop destroying the environment as well. There's no sense in that. A break right now. We got the business news coming on top of the hour at 4 p.m. After that, the questions continue. And we're looking at parents who sell their children's justice. Enrique joins me. Please stay with us.